Who is the real Tate, and do you think that jail has changed him?
Who is the real Tate? Okay, so, I mean, as someone who's in his inner circle, I know him pretty well. The real Tate, when it comes to daily interactions, is very respectful, very logical. Never once have I seen him angry, not once. I mean, he's pretty vibrant when he's in front of the camera, but on a personal level, he has such control over his emotions. I've never even once seen him raise his voice at anyone ever. He's a very calm guy. I mean, you've interacted with him, right? He's very, very grounded, very respectful. I've never even seen him be rude to a waiter or you know, somebody serving him on a jet. He's a polite, respectful individual. That's the real Tate. He's also he's a deep thinker. The conversations we have, you know, typically once the day's work is done, and we'll sit around, we'll talk about religion, we'll talk about truth, we'll talk about the meaning of life. Like, he's a very introspective guy who's always seeking truth. You know, he's a very curious man who wants to understand, you know, life and the human experience as well as he can. That's why I think it was inevitable that he'd find Islam, because for me, Islam is the clearest system with which to perceive the human experience and to live a good life. There is another side of Tate where he is an entertainer. And he likes, you know, the big statements, and he does seek out controversy. I mean, the man has mastered the attention economy, right? He knows how to bring attention and then monetize it.
How to poke the right places and to make people triggered and get them to talk about him.
Yeah, and so he's also very much a chess player. He views life as a form of combat. And he won't stop. He could have $1 billion. He would still be wanting combat every day, wanting challenge, wanting conquest. There's no stop to that man's work ethic.
Yeah.
So I'd say, very respectful, very grounded, also a very capable entertainer, but just fiercely driven for conquest. The main thing about Tate, every day he wants to conquer. Every day
he wants to push himself.
He wants the most out of every workout he does. He absolutely crushes himself. Like, you see him at the end of a set, the man's in pain. There is no moderate intensity for that man in any area of life. And I think that's part of the reason why he's such a role model for so many young men. He is walking the walk. He is every single day giving his best effort on everything ever. I've only ever seen Tate chill once, and I can tell you the story. I haven't told it before.
Yes,
we were on a catamaran in Croatia, and you know, lots of sun and talking and training. We bought dumbbells to bring onto the boat so we could train every day. You know, still online, working all the day. As the sunset was going down, it was really beautiful. And it was so beautiful to the point that Tate put away the devices and just sat there and enjoyed the nature, which is rare because usually he's busy. After that, he went and he sat on that, you know, the net at the front of the catamaran.
Yeah.
Where you know, you can see the water. And I think he was meditating a bit.
I saw that clip. Was that the one he's like, welcome to the real world, and he jumps in the water? Was that the one?
Yeah, it was on that boat. So he went and sat on that sort of trampoline on the catamaran, and I think he might have been meditating or something. And he sort of lay on his side, and he almost fell asleep.
Yeah.
So this is the first time I've ever seen him chill. Now, naturally, Tristan and I saw an opportunity. So we snuck off the back of the boat, swam under the catamaran, and just as he was falling asleep, the one time I've seen him look peaceful and relaxed, Tristan and I crept up quietly and then splashed him and screamed, shark, shark, shark. So he woke up ready to fight. So the one time I've seen him relax ever, his brother and I absolutely punked him. So there isn't much chill with the Tates, but that's to my point. He is on all the time, and he is working and conquering and training all the time. So it's not a surprise that he's built what he's built in terms of his life, and that he motivates so many young men to try and go out and build, you know, their best version of themselves and their best reality as well.
Nice. Before we stop talking about Andrew, I wanted to ask you said that you had some exciting updates that have yet to be shared online.
Yes, indeed.
What are those?
Yes, indeed. So I talk to Tate every day, and I think the key thing to put forward is, because he understands his situation better than everyone, right? He is extremely positive now. I mean, in jail, there were some dark days. There was some, you know, what's going to happen here. Now he's extremely positive. He has full clarity that this is towards the end of this saga. He has 100% conviction that it's only a matter of time, and this is, you know, over the coming months, not years, that his name will be cleared. And so again, as I can't speak about the legal situation, I'm not officially representing him. What I can say is, I've seen a change in Tate now that he knows that this whole thing is almost over. Now, he's always known because he knows what he has and hasn't done, but now he recognizes that the process is playing itself out to the point where he will be released. And seeing that load off his shoulders, where he knows that the truth is being recognized by all the different entities involved in the investigation, has really made him lighten up a bit. I see him being a little bit more free and relaxed and happy, because he now knows through that dark time of prison and all that mess, that the investigation process is reaching the point where the truth will be clear and no one can debate that.
Nice.
So it's very positive, man. The Tate energy, if you will, is lighter than I've seen it in many months, and he is more positive than I've seen in many months, which is great. The truth is the truth.
The truth is the truth.
And now the people who need to realize that are getting to the point where, after a very long investigation, that is the end state they're coming to.
Nice.
So, inshallah.